I would need to be pursued. And a lot of guys now aren't even pursuing.
But like pursued with like actual effort.
Like open the door for me, pick me up, like deliver me a coffee in the morning, ask me if I want to go for a walk in the middle of the day when you have time, give me flowers, bring flowers on the first date. Oh my gosh, where did that go? It is very common now that men are a bit of a pussy in a sense of approaching someone that they're interested in. Men are scared to even buy a girl a drink. They have plummeted with their confidence.
Men nowadays have become weaker in their approach towards women. Back in the day, guys had more strength to just come up to someone and be like, hey, like, I think you're attractive. Let me buy you a drink. Let me take you out. I feel like now it's more of like this waiting game. I see you, you see me. Do I cut? Do I not cut? Like,
so they're just not going to approach you. They're going to wait for you to come to them. Going to make you want them, but then they're never going to give you enough. It's like it's a game to them. And that's the way the world's kind of going, but there's hope out there. There are some good guys. Hope. But I mean, I'm not looking for anyone like that.
And I just want you to know, as soon as I hear the word female come out of your mouth when you're speaking about a human woman, nothing else you say will ever hold any weight or importance in my mind.
Nobody cares.
I have come to realize that the more a woman knows a man, the more she loves him. And the more that a man knows a woman, the less he loves her. I don't know if that's already a saying, but I feel like it's something that a lot of women would be able to relate to. I was thinking about it the other day, and any situation I've ever been with a man, whether it's a situationship or a relationship or just a crush, I just feel like I'm an exciting thrill for them in the early stages. And meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out if I even like them. And then no matter what, the more I get to know them, the more I come to love them, because I feel like that's human nature. And then over time, as they get to know me, I genuinely see the effort that they put in dwindle. It's like I lose 10 points every time I tell them a secret. I once went on a couple dates with a guy, and within 2 weeks of meeting each other, he told me that he loved me, and I was freaked the fuck out. But I know myself, and I know the more I get to know somebody, the more I love them. So I decided to give him a chance, and we ended up dating for 4 years. And then at the end of those 4 years, we split up because he couldn't figure out if he loved me enough to be with me. You almost feel objectified, like, oh, I am a fun little adventure in the beginning. And I feel like no matter what, when I talk to my friends, all of us are just trying to figure out if we even are into a man. We always give them a chance, and we always love them more the more we get to know them. And then the adventure for them and the thrill of it wears off, and it's like an endless loop. It's really easy to think, what is there about me that you are getting to know that isn't worth staying for? I don't really have any advice or a conclusion for this video, but I hope that if you relate, that you know you're not alone and that these men are trifling. So peace be with you, and not with the boys.
So I, for whatever reason, have just felt a desire to date, to go on dates, get to know people, have fun, whatever, chase my joy. Very quickly, I've realized from Hinge that people are looking for pen pals. I don't want a pen pal. I don't give a fuck what you did today. I don't give a fuck to tell you about what I did today. If you're not gonna ask me out, leave me alone. Literally leave me alone.
Bye.
Story time of how I got the biggest ick on a first date. Got in the car with this guy I was chatting to. He goes, we're going to Topgolf. Get to Topgolf. He goes, I've got your door. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I've got your door. And I said, mate, you're going to have to do some explaining here. What do you mean? He goes, I'm going to come round and open up your door for you. I was sat there holding my hands together like, this is the most awkward thing of my life. He opens the door for me. We go on the date. It kind of felt like a business meeting, very transactional. Back in the car, and then we went on to the next place, which was a dinner. We get to this place, he goes, I've got your door. And I'm like, mate, you know, I've got an arm. I can go open the door, do it for myself. Then he's messaging me. Hi, Poppet, how are you, Poppet? Poppet, Poppet, how are you, Poppet? Stop calling me Poppet. Then he started doing this thing where when he went to sleep, he'd go, nighty-night, sleepy time, have a sweet dream. If you need me in the night, message me. What am I going to message you about in the night? Hi, I've woken up. Stupid. I had to message him and say, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling a spark here. Taking me to Topgolf, calling me Poppet, opening up my car door for me, telling me to have a sweet dream and that if I need him in the night to text him.
This video is for men who date women, or even if you don't fit into that category, I'd love you to watch just so I can hear your thoughts and feelings on this. I generally can't remember the last time a man actually complimented me on a date, which I think is quite a sad thing to say. And I feel like I don't catfish that much. Like, a lot of my pictures, I've got pictures with hardly any makeup on my profile. I've got pictures where I am more done up. And I purposely don't put my best ever photos on dating apps, so it's more realistic to me. But I was talking to my group chat last night, which has got males and females in it. The guys are part of the LGBTQ plus community, but anyway, I don't think that really matters. And we were talking about this, and I said, yeah, I can't remember the last time a man actually gave me a compliment on a date. And my friend's like, what the hell, you deserve better, that kind of thing. But I wonder if the reason why men don't give out compliments is, one, maybe I just don't look like my photos, but I think my photos are pretty realistic. I never use filters or anything. But I think, or maybe it's like nerves that guys don't give out compliments. Or I think thirdly, maybe men nowadays are scared of coming across creepy or like inappropriate. So I'm going to give some ideas for how to give compliments that aren't creepy and that girls actually appreciate. And I just want to say as well, I have given compliments myself on dates. Obviously, I think dating should be a two-way thing, but yeah, I have noticed in the past year or so, it's always been me giving compliments, not the guys. Okay, some pretty fail-safe compliments I feel like are, your hair looks really good, you look beautiful today, that kind of thing. Again, very simple, not commenting on your body or anything inappropriate. But as one of my male friends pointed out, the difference between a creepy compliment and a genuine one is this, right? So you can say, you look lovely in that dress. Again, very genuine, it's personal to you. But I think if you say something like, oh, your body looks great in that dress, that is bordering on creepy, kind of sexual, kind of objectifying a woman. Because again, you're just sort of viewing their body, not the woman as a whole. But yeah, I wonder if anyone else who has been actively dating in the past year or so has experienced the same, where you don't really get compliments on dates. Or if you're a guy watching this, is there a reason why you don't give compliments? Is it because you generally don't find that person attractive in person? Or are you too nervous? Because I promise you, if you give a nice, genuine compliment, girls will appreciate it and it'll feel more like a date and not awkward.
The same woman calling men weak and pussies is the one who refuses to approach anyone herself. She wants a traditional masculine man while she brings zero traditional femininity to the table. She expects a man to chase her like it's 1950 while acting like a boss babe in 2025. She's not looking for romance, she's looking for attention, and men have finally stopped playing the game.
I don't fall for that shit anymore.
What's really happening is simple. She keeps mistaking early male interest for a lifelong commitment and then blames him when the reality doesn't match the fantasy she built in her head. She gets attached through time and emotional investment while he's evaluating her long-term behaviour. And instead of asking why every man eventually cools off, she frames it as men being thrill seekers. She never asks the one question that matters. Is she actually someone a man wants to stay with once he finally knows who she is?
The answer is hell no.
He tried to be polite, open her door, actually plan a real date, and she called it an ick because basic chivalry felt awkward. She punished him for doing everything women claim they want. And this is why men don't listen to women for dating advice. They pick and choose who they want special treatment from and when they want it.
What a waste of time.
It's funny how she tried to teach men how to compliment her. If a woman told her she had a nice body, she wouldn't complain for a second. So on one hand, she's demanding compliments, and on the other hand, she's policing which compliments men are allowed to give. There's nothing wrong with a guy saying she has a nice body if that's genuinely what he thinks. But because she shames him for it, men stop wanting to compliment her at all. It's the double standard. 20 years ago, a slightly risque compliment was called flirting, not a red flag. Now it's treated like an offence, and then she wonders why men don't bother anymore.
It's a waste of time.
Real men of genius.